The purpose of this video is to explain and demonstrate the changes in the provider admin functionality for assigning staff roles. In this video, you will learn why these changes are happening in the admin functionality, the change in the user request form that is submitted to the virtual gateway, how to assign primary role and add-on roles to a staff person, how to assign a staff person to different levels and divisions of the organization, and the role of a provider's access administrator. The current virtual gateway security infrastructure was implemented in 2007, and since that time, network providers and lead agencies have had access to the tabs in i-FamilyNet based on the virtual gateway roles that they had. Those roles were selected through the user request form. Then the i-FamilyNet roles, the business roles that were assigned through the admin tab, is what dictated the data that was seen under the tabs. But it's the virtual gateway roles that dictates which tabs are actually seen. The virtual gateway will be upgrading to new security infrastructure that requires that the role-based tab security be shifted from the virtual gateway to security within i-FamilyNet. The changes to the user at the providers agencies should be minimal. The user request form itself, this is the current form, and there are numerous roles that the provider would pick for a staff person by checking off the roles. As you can see, stars network, stars system administrator, stars acute care staff. Those roles are again what allows a person to see tabs in i-FamilyNet. So the form is changing to a much simpler form. It's the similar information that was always entered, and now the only role would be stars DCF provider. The form will continue to be filled out by the agency and sent to the virtual gateway. This will allow the new staff to have access to the virtual gateway. And it's the roles, the i-FamilyNet business roles that are assigned through the admin tab that will allow a user to see the tabs. So when adding a new staff person on the admin tab, click on the organization to which you want to associate the staff and click Add New. So for this provider organization, we're going to click on the Family Resource Division and click Add New. Click the action button next to the staff person's name. Select the business role, and you can also now select an add-on role. Then click Save. Now, under Associated Staff, for the division, you'll now see the staff person that we've just added. To modify a person's roles, click the Open button next to their name and click Edit. You can change their roles or add an add-on role and click Save. To end a person's role in the organization or division, click Open and then click End Relationship. Provider staff, currently provider staff have roles at either the corporate level or site level. Going forward, provider administrators will now be able to assign staff at both the corporate level and the division site level. There are two ways to do this. First way is through the Staff subtab. Choose the staff by selecting their name. Then click Add New. So I'm going to take this person at one of the divisions and give them a role at the corporate level. So I'm going to click the action button next to the corporate level and select the business role for the corporate level. Again, I can also select any add-on roles and then click Save. I can now see that this person has a role at the Family Resource Division and at the corporate level. The other way to assign roles to a staff person at two organization levels is to start at the Organization subtab, choose the organization where you want to add a staff, and click Add New. I'm going to pick this person here who is currently at the corporate level. I'm going to click the action button next to their name, and I'm going to select a business role at the division level. Again, I can click any add-on roles that are appropriate and click Save. So this person now, on the organization sub-tab, I can see has a role at the service division and at the corporate level. Agencies will need to identify one provider access administrator. This role can only be added by DCF IT staff and can be either a standalone role or an add-on role. The access administrator is the only role that has the ability to add the role of provider system administrator to other staff at the organization. A provider system administrator can add and update agency staff's i-FamilyNet roles within the provider agency. A provider system administrator will not have the ability to update other system administrators' roles. Only the access administrator can update system administrators' roles. This concludes the provider admin training video. An instructional guide will also be available on the DCF Internet page. Thank you.